Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Tittle Tattle Tarot. It's Georgie. I've just heard on the news. Now, those of you that live in America, you'll know all about this, but I've literally just heard about this. Um, Cleveland, Ohio, 30, 30 children under the age of 18 have disappeared in Cleveland, Ohio in over 2 weeks, just a 2 week span. In May, this is unprecedented, and it's a very, very high amount of children under 18 just going missing. Now, the interesting thing with these children is that not all of them by any means, but a vast majority of them, the families or carers involved didn't have photographs. Now, how strange is that? The majority of people that have children have so many photographs, they don't know what to do with them, do they? Photographs of your children, especially in today's day and age, when everybody has a phone, photographs of your children are just, well, you just have them, don't you? But quite a lot of these, a significant proportion, just have no photographic evidence of who they were. So, this puts the police in a really difficult position because you're trying to search for someone without a face, just details of their birth and, that their height. You need a photograph, and most of these children don't have them. So 30 children over a 2 week span. I want to know what's going on here. Now, I am looking at tarot cards here. So please, let's just take this for what it is and see what the tarot cards say. I'm going to look at let's just look at drugs related. Is it just, I don't know what Cleveland, Ohio is like, and perhaps you know the area or you might live near the area. You could tell me, but I want to know whether, it's a drugs area. Is this something that, children are just getting into drugs and it was just a massive event here of children just getting involved with drugs and going off and, leaving home because of that? Was it a drugs related a thing, a sort of exodus from where they are? Well, for the drugs, we've got lovers in reverse, and we've got the two of pentacles. Lovers in reverse is a choice. This way up, I see that as you make a choice. Lovers, don't always think that lovers is romantic relationships, not at all. It is primarily that choice. Do I say yes? Do I say no? Do I sort of join with this person? Do I, make a union with this person, with this business, with this event? Do I come together with this person? Well, that will be a yes. I see that as no. It's, obviously you're going to have a percentage of those children that go off the rails. They get into drugs, they leave where they are, and they get into all kinds of dreadful situations in a big city or what have you. So of course there will be an element of that, but this isn't a mass drug thing. So no, this is not the choice. That drugs weren't, the choice of the majority of those children. There would be some that did choose that, but the majority no. And there you are, your choice. This is making a choice. No, from those two cards, with this as being the weighing up, do I, don't I, I'm not sure. I don't think that drugs were, for most of them, why they went. You could say that there'd been like a massive sort of cult thing about drugs. I don't know how these things work. I don't know anything about this, so I'm just reading the cards. So what about, drugs, what about gangs? Is this gang related? Some kind of gang related thing? Because, children under 18, a lot of them without photographs. So, a lot of them will probably maybe fostered, maybe in the care system. That's what makes me think that they probably were that sort of upbringing to not have photographs, So did they get into gang related events that took them away? Was it gang related? Okay, for the gang related, we've got the Three of Cups in reverse. This is like your party card, you're getting together with your colleagues, your friends, being together. Now, the way that I read this, although party card, this is friendship. I do see this as sort of gang related, you know, although it's a very sort of jolly little gang here. I'm just trying to read around the cards. This way, you know, this is a gang of people. This is drinking. This is, you know, enjoying. Well, you know, you could say that your gang is your family. This is your emotion, your coming together with people who are like-minded. So, you know, I could see that as gang related here, although it's far from a depiction of a gang, you know, but it is coming together with people who are like-minded and, you know, with the emotion. If you think about the emotion of your gang would be your family, you know, so although the depiction here is women and it looks very jolly and three graces, I'm not reading it as that, but I have it in reverse. I don't think that happened. King of Pentacles. This is money. This is money. Gang related, no. I don't see that they went. Some of them would have done, of course, a percentage of them would have done. But, you know, we're talking about the vast majority. What happened in the majority of this, you know, these disappearances? There would have been some that went, but certainly not the majority went into gangs. King of Pentacles, money. Perhaps, you know, going with the gangs because of perceived money that could be obtained. Yeah, so there will be a percentage of them that do that and that have done that. But what about this vast majority of people? Young people, children. So we've said no, not really drugs. A few of them, yes. A few of them to gangs, yes. So the thing that's on my mind are trafficking. Is this a massive trafficking event here? Is this trafficking? Is it trafficking? Is it trafficking? If it's not, you know, oh my God. Not all of these children, but my God, look at this. The Tower, the utmost disaster. It can't get worse. It can't get worse than the Tower. The Tower is total destruction. The end of the world, the just the end of things as you know it, your life coming crashing down, the Tower. And look at this one here. We've got the Eight of Swords, bound, imprisoned. Bound and imprisoned. I'm not saying 30 children under 18 were trafficked, but I'm saying that a vast majority of these, according to my cards, were bound, blindfolded, imprisoned, taken. The Tower, that's the end of their world as they know it. World crashing down. This, no, this, there will be a few, of course there will be a few that get allured by drugs, of course, you know, they'll make the wrong decision, but on the whole, no, you know, these young people, it wasn't the drugs, you know, they, yeah, take it or leave it, maybe they did drugs, yeah, but not gonna run off to the city and leave everything to do this. Some of them, yeah, but not 30 children. Here, the gangs, yeah, some of them will be lured by money. But, you know, really, that sort of lure of the gangs and everything, yes, of course, some of them will, but the majority of them, no. You know, that isn't what would take them away. That didn't take them away. Talking about trafficking, end of the world, imprisoned, bound. I think that out of these 30 children, the majority of these have been trafficked. This is a dreadful reading. I didn't know what to expect with this. Now we've got no photos. We've got no photos. This is, well, no, I'm not saying we've got no photos. That's not fair. But out of 30 children, you would expect that you'd have 28 photos, surely to God, people take photographs of their children. So why not these children? What's going on with these lack of photographs? Not in all of them, but, let's just go right to the center. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Chariot. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune in reverse, obviously, if your Wheel of Fortune is the right way up, oh, perfect time for you. Absolutely perfect, brilliant time for you. You're on top of your wheel, all's right with the world. You can't put a foot wrong at the moment. Everything's going well. You're rolling aces or dice, whatever, sixes, whatever it is. Everything's going good. No, these are children that are not on the top of their wheel, most of them. They're underneath. Their Wheel of Fortune is very much at the bottom. They're being trampled on by their wheel. The Chariot, this all happened really quickly. This is almost like a very planned kind of maneuver happening very quickly, targeting children that are not at the top of their wheel, not the priority of their family, not the priority of whatever system they're in. They're very much at the bottom of this. The forgotten children, doing it quickly, getting them quickly, 30 over a period of 2 weeks. I'm going to go right to the very bottom of the situation here. It's work. It's work. This is the diligent worker. This is a business. Look at all these pentacles. This is work. This is planned. If I was to say what this is, I would say this is a planned trafficking act. And look, I just moved that out of the way, not realizing that, look, Ace of Swords, Three of Swords underneath here. I just pulled that out of the way. And we've got the Three of Swords lurking underneath here. Total heartache. Not for the children, involved who found themselves in this situation, being trafficked against their will, because they're forgotten children. Their Wheel of Fortune, they're at the very bottom of society. It's happening quickly. Quick, in, out, get them, go away. Because it's work, it's money. This is like a big trafficking business, earning money. Let me know what you think. I am reading cards. Oh, what a dreadful situation. I'm sure that you will know more than I do, and perhaps more has happened since May, when these children went missing. Of course, I'm not saying they were all trafficked, but I strongly believe that trafficking was involved in an awful lot of these cases. Let me know what you have to add, if you have anything to add, but I have organized trafficking, targeting children that are, the forgotten children, for a lot of money. Very, very sad reading, very uncomfortable reading. You take care, and I will see you soon with hopefully a much, much brighter subject. Thank you. Bye-bye.